Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing the karmic read today as we normally do on a Sunday, just to have a quick peek into what's happening for the Divine Masculine and the karmic at this time. Spirit are ahead of me, so I'm going to take that card because it was very pronounced. We'll have a look at it in a second. We're going to start with the joint energies between them, and then we're going to see how the Divine Masculine feels, how the karmic feels, and then we'll look at the way forward. We do know from sort of previous readings over the last few weeks that you know, there are circumstances between these two that are keeping them almost like in a negotiating sort of feeling, you know, where they're trying to sort out circumstances and it's taking its time, you know, and that can be very frustrating for us as DFs. But, you know, we are seeing slow progression, which is great. Let's see what this card is. Ooh, look at that. New beginnings. New beginnings. So that's either being talked about or new beginnings are happening. Let's see what comes next. Let's see what comes next. Spirit, what are the circumstances? What are the circumstances, please? Look, happy success. Wow, this is looking good. The vast universe and optimism. Wow, wow. Now, having given my little speech about circumstances keeping them sort of where they are, look at how positive these cards are. So we have new beginnings. Now, for some of them, and we are seeing this quite a lot in twin flame readings at the moment, where there's a karmic situation, there's a child, children, or a baby. For some of you, it won't apply to all of you, but there is a child in the mix somewhere here, either for you DFs or for the Divine Feminine, the karmic. So for some of you, that's what it's showing us. There is a child being brought into this situation, which may be a slight complication. For others, though, when this card came out, it felt very positive to me. It felt like, you know, they are both sort of in a position where they want a new beginning. We'll get some more information on that to see how they feel about it, because then we'll get an idea of which way this is going. But whichever way it is, it's moving in a good direction. You know, for once, we're actually seeing a happy card in the middle of the circumstances. The circumstances have felt very, very heavy over the last few months, but now we're seeing this happy success. So something has brought happiness, something is going well, and it depends what this new beginning is. I'm kind of getting the feeling that, you know, they're taking the view that there's a whole wide world out there, you know, and that's what makes me think this new beginning is about, you know, going in their separate ways, going for, you know, new beginnings elsewhere, because, you know, the world is a big place. And I think that there is such a positive state of mind here that, you know, and here, look at this, optimism, that I feel that this vast universe is saying, look, you know, there's a world out there, you know, we want to be a part of it. So let's see. I'm going to just pull some, let's just get this new beginnings information. Spirit, what else can you tell us, please? Do you want me to take that? No, I'm going to reshuffle. Okay. What are these new beginnings? I keep dropping the cards this week. I don't know what's the matter with me. What are these? Oh, thank you. Yes, look, it's a change. There's a big change here for them. So these new beginnings are about a change. So we know that, I mean, it could be a change because a child is coming into the mix, or it could be that they've decided that they want a rebirth, they want a change in these circumstances, that neither of them are happy, but we'll see when we get to their feelings. What is the happy success? Why are they bringing happy? What is the happy success, please? What is the happy success? Okay, so we have great fortune. And okay, I'm going to take both of those because they came out together. So we have great fortune and distant horizons. And, you know, something has changed in their circumstances. It could be a change in their work position. It could be, I don't know, some sort of inheritance, whatever it is. But it seems like luck is working in their way. You know what I mean. And for others, you know, they're happy because they feel that the door is opening. They know that they're ready for change. So maybe there's been an energy shift, especially for the divine masculine in these circumstances, you know, who's been trying to sort of break away from the karmic for a while, but hasn't been able to find a way without a lot of upset and damage being caused. But maybe now, whatever has happened financially is bringing the opportunity to break this anchor, to move away, and that's why there's a feeling of happiness. It will be different for all your circumstances, as we know, because, you know, this is a very general reading. Let's see why the vast universe is here. Why are you telling us about the vast universe, Spirit? Right, this has been a gift. Okay, so the reason that the vast universe is there is that they are being given this happiness, this new opportunity, this new abundance, this ability to break free. It is a gift from the universe. And we know that Spirit have been working very hard with the divine masculine over the past few months, particularly, to help him to learn his lessons, to get through some very tough lessons, and to be able to decide what is right for him and what it is that's in his heart space, you know, so that this has been given, this opportunity has been given to them from the universe. So what is this optimism, please? Why do we have optimism? What are they optimistic about? Oh, look. They're moving forward on a journey. So, you know, this is a beautiful card because it always feels quite abundant as well. But there's a lot of hope in it. Look at this sunshine. So, you know, they're moving forward on this journey and they're optimistic about the next part of this journey, basically. So let's see how they feel about it. Let's see how they're feeling. Which one are we going for, Spirit? You want me to go there for divine masculine? Okay, this is different. I say this is different because they usually ask me to use these for the karmic, so this is interesting. So how does the divine masculine feel about these new beginnings, please? What is this about? Okay, so the new beginnings and this change is bringing him some fear. So for those divine masculines who weren't planning to have a baby but has been caught out by a karmic who is pregnant, then, you know, it is bringing up a lot of fears for him. I only use the term him because that's what comes naturally to me. It can also be a divine masculine, obviously, that is female. You know, please apply it to your circumstances, whichever way. So let's see. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I guess in some... yeah, they've just thrown out the helpless and hopeless card. So, yes, he's feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment. And even if there's not a child in the mix here, the divine masculine is maybe afraid of this change because maybe it's a big upheaval. Maybe it means that he's leaving a house that he's shared for a while, financial stability, you know. He has this new abundance coming in, but... it maybe feels like, you know, his security once again is all topsy-turvy. So it's making him feel a bit overwhelmed at the moment. How does he feel? We have this happy success. We have this freedom, this great fortune. How is he feeling about this, please? Yeah. There's something about it that he's unsure of. You know, the truth is about to come out. And, you know, he's exploring that at the moment. That is the feeling I get. That, you know, he wants... sorry, my throat is really... I'm talking really quietly because my throat is peculiar today. I'm getting the feeling that he's trying to find out the truth of a matter. And it may be that the truth is already coming out, and that is why he's feeling happier, because maybe with the truth having come out of a situation, it gives him the opportunity to say, do you know what, that's not for me, and to be able to move on, because he's definitely looking at freeing himself from this anchor. These are joint circumstances, so it's going to be interesting what comes up for the karmic here. But there's definitely some truth either about to come out or that is in the process of coming out that, you know, I get the feeling that he's not happy about, even though we have happy success here. I think the success will come because it'll open a door for him. But I think it's been painful to go through. What is this gift from the universe, please? Why do we see the gift? How does he feel about it? How does the divine masculine feel about it? Yeah, he's deciding to go with his gut instinct here. He's decided to trust what he's been given. He's decided to make the most of this opportunity, of this open door. It's the open door he's been waiting for a very, very long time. Sorry, the card that they just sort of twisted in the pack was the detached card. So yes, he's been waiting for his freedom. Look at this dove that's flying here. He's been waiting for his freedom. So he does see it as a gift, and he is feeling that he needs to trust it. So what's this journey, please? How's he feeling about a journey? How's he feeling? He's refusing to see. So he's refusing to, at the moment we see the third eye here. There's a part of him that, although he's trusting that this is a gift from the universe, at the moment he's not necessarily listening to his intuition. So he's feeling optimistic about this journey, but it's almost like he's not looking into the detail of it. He's not picking up the messages of what to do next. You know, he's keeping it very much on face value at the moment. Let's pull another one for that spirit, please. What is he refusing to see? How's he feeling? Why is he feeling that he's not listening to his intuition? Yeah, he wants to heal from this situation. So I think it's been a long haul. This relationship with the karmic has taught him some very hard lessons. And, you know, he's trying now to heal from that. So maybe he's refusing to see, you know, what's at the end of this journey. Because it may well be, Divine Femme, that he will need healing time before he can move forward towards the Divine Femme, because he's been through a rough ride. You know, and yes, it was of his choosing to a degree, but, you know, he's learnt the lessons, basically. So, let's see where the karmic's at with all of this. Where's the karmic at? How's she feeling about these new beginnings and this change, please? Again, we have this connection with the universe. We have vast universe down here and we have the universe here. So she feels like this is some form of gift from the universe. She feels that it was meant to happen, you know, especially if it's around children. She feels that, you know, it was her right and that this was meant to be. And, you know, that's a very, very strong feeling for her. You know, if it's some sort of change in the relationship, she feels that, you know, again, it's spiritually led in some way. It's interesting because I feel this karmic is not necessarily in connection with spiritual realms. You know, I know we all are to some degree, but I feel that she chooses to work very much in the 3D. And that's out of fear. You know, that's how the feeling is about her. Can we have another card with the universe, please? Yeah, you see, I think she's looking at it in a romantic way. We know that this karmic is quite immature in her outlook. And we know that she goes for what she wants. And, you know, she feels that this has been a gift from the universe. She feels that it's going to bring the connection back. She feels that it's going to change things with the divine masculine. It's interesting how that card, in fact, both those cards mean totally different emotions to the divine masculine than they do to the karmic, you know. Again, we're going back to delusional energy, where she's feeling that you know, if there's a new baby or if there's a child, that somehow that's going to put a sticking plaster on the relationship with the divine masculine, whereas the divine masculine is feeling completely overwhelmed by it, and, you know, it's bringing out a lot of fear for him. So let's see how she feels about this great fortune, about these distant horizons. What's this about? Yeah, she feels, again, I always feel this is, although it's a material and spiritual prosperity, it says across it, I always feel this is about partnership, because everything on this card is in twos, apart from this person, obviously. But he's looking at everything being a partnership. So I do feel that this is what's bringing the karmic's happy success, that she feels that this situation, this change in their circumstances, is bringing them back into alignment, you know? When in actual fact, the divine masculine is, you know, seeking the truth in this situation and trying to get to the bottom of how this situation arose, you know. Interesting energies today. How does she feel about this vast universe and this gift? We have an indication up there how she felt about it, but how else? Yeah, look, this is what she wanted. She wanted this set of circumstances to come into play because she felt it would keep the divine masculine where he is. So for her, this is a total fulfillment of wishes. Look at the pouring of emotion. Water always signifies emotion. You know, the pouring of emotion. She's feeling on top of the world. She feels that this is what's going to bind their relationship. So what about this journey? How does she see this journey going? How does she see this journey going? Yeah, she feels it's a new beginning for them. You know, so whatever situation that has come up, you know, she feels this is a whole new beginning and the beginning of their journey together. Whereas the divine masculine wants to heal from this situation. He's refusing to see that this is a new beginning for them. I think at the moment he's just trying to deal with everything day to day. He's refusing to see what's ahead, and he's refusing to see that this is a new beginning. Because he doesn't want it, you know? We've seen that in previous readings. Yeah, she's all in her emotions. Look at this, the solar plexus. She's all in her emotions at the moment. So she feels that she's achieved what she set out to achieve, which was basically keeping the divine masculine. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. It's slightly different this week because it feels like the energy has really shifted. It feels like... you know, there's some sort of achievement. The karmic feels, when I feel these cards, there's a sense of achievement, a sense of joy, satisfaction, and there's not this feeling from over here. There's a feeling of unhappiness. There's a feeling of underlying frustration, misunderstanding, you know, feeling the need to detach from this situation as we see there. So let's see which way it's going. Let's see which way it's going. Which way is this going, please, Spirit? What's going to be the next steps with this set of circumstances? I know, Spirit, I missed it, sorry. Thank you. King of Swords. So, you know, somebody's going to be very, very much in their headspace. I do feel this is the divine masculine very much in his headspace, very much trying to be logical about this, not really allowing his emotions to show. I think he's guarding his emotions quite a lot because he doesn't want to be with this karmic. This is what we've been seeing for the past few weeks, really. You know, he wants this freedom. He wants to move away from this situation, which feels like it's been dictated by the karmic. He's not happy about that. He's in his headspace trying to figure it all out. This is why he's seeking the truth of this situation. This is why he's gradually unraveling how this situation came about, you know. So yeah, he's going to be thinking about this. I wonder if he's going to be taking action. I wonder if we're going to get any Wands cards. He wants justice. Yes, he wants a sense of balance, but he wants justice here because he feels that he has been treated in an unjust way. Now, we know he's an adult. We know he's made his choices. We know, you know, certainly if there's a baby involved, we know that he's had a part to play there. But, you know, he feels that it wasn't something that he bought into, you know. You know, when we started these karmic readings, it was about him, it was about sexual pleasure, it was about him, yeah, being there for, you know, almost like casual enjoyment, really. But he's come unstuck here because the karmic had a different agenda. So, you know, he's trying to find justice here, and that's why he's in his headspace. Yeah, there is going to be some healing happening, which is good. He knows he wants healing. We saw it down here with Healing Begins. But he also wants to take the lead in this situation. He doesn't want to cause any hurt to this karmic. He knows that she has her own issues, that there's things she's trying to work through. But he's trying to bring this sense of balance, this sense of healing, and, you know, really to take the lead here, to use a lot of wisdom in this situation, to be able to achieve this sense of justice. What else? Let's go for another 3, please, Spirit. Yeah, look, he's hoping to find a way to bring it full circle. So with the World card, you know, this is very much about rewards for past efforts. So he's hoping that if he works it all out in a logical way, that he will get the reward that he's looking for, which is basically this detachment, this freedom, you know, moving away from a toxic situation. And what about the justice, please? What else is he looking for here? What else will... Oh, thank you. Yeah, he feels like he's been trapped in a situation. I do get the feeling it wasn't of his choosing. So, you know, he does want some justice here. He does want it bringing into line. You know, at the moment he's feeling that he can't move forward. He maybe has a sense of obligation, or he may be under pressure from others. But, you know, he knows there's a way out. There's a little bird here trying to give him a message. And you know, over here, we saw refusing to see. At the moment, he's not listening to the little bird because he's very much in his headspace trying to figure it out in the 3D. If he takes that time to heal a bit, take a step back from this situation, then his intuition will come in and he will know what to do. But, you know, he has to reach that position. One more, please, Spirit. Oops. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, he really feels he's been wronged here. Whatever these circumstances were, these were initiated by the karmic. It was something he had very little choice in, and that is how he's feeling, rightly or wrongly, because we, as I say, if there are children involved, we know he had a part to play. But whatever the setup is here, he feels he's been stabbed in the back. He feels he's been betrayed. He feels he's been trapped because of the actions of the karmic. And he's not happy about it. The good thing is that, you know, it looks like he's not just going with the flow. He may be playing the game to a certain degree. But, you know, this overwhelm will take over. And he will, you know, try and find a logical way forward here. So... let's see. Can we just have 3 cards, please, for the Divine Feminine? Which cards? I'm delaying because I don't know which cards to use. Which cards do we use? Okay, they want me to use these. I was going to go Moonology, which is why I delayed, but they want me to use these. So let's see. Let's see. Spirit, can we have messages for the Divine Feminine, please? What should the Divine Feminine do at the moment? What are the priorities for the Divine Feminine? Breathe. Yeah. I know it's hard, Divine Femme. I am a Divine Femme as well. But we need to look after ourselves. We need to take a step back from this and we need to breathe. At the moment, there's nothing that we can do to alter this situation apart from send love to our Divine Masculine. He needs to make that decision, you know. Putting him under any further pressure isn't going to help because he's already in a very dark place. He's already feeling overwhelmed and you're likely to get the backlash if you try to put pressure on him. Yeah, you know that there's going to be a union here. You know that this is going to work out. You know that nothing can get in the way of your connection. So, you know, even if in the 3D it feels like it's never going to happen, deep inside, you know you two are destined. You know this. You know, nobody can take that away from you. The karmic will never achieve that because she's not the Divine Femme. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Things are at an interesting place. You know, you're right at the edge of things shifting. We've already seen a big shift in the relationship between the Divine Masculine and the karmic. Yes, there's a complication because of that, whatever that set of circumstances is, but it feels like you're just at the edge of some sort of achievement. Now, whatever that means for you, you know, some of you may choose to move on and find a soulmate connection in the meantime while the Divine Masculine sorts this out. Others of you may choose to wait but to concentrate on you, which is really healthy for the time being. So yeah, that's the advice from Spirit. They've just said to me one more. I was going to do Moonology. They don't want me to do Moonology, I don't think. Things are going to move forward. Look at this journey. It says to the sea, and it's interesting because we had journey down here, didn't we? But on the front of this boat, there is a forward arrow here. So it's all going in the right direction. It's slow, but it's going in the right direction. Okay, so things are moving forward. And, you know, Spirit is saying to you, you need to move forward, Divine Femme. You need to move forward in your life. You don't need to stay static because while you're staying static, you're staying in pain. So, you know, whether you move forward, as I said, in terms of looking after yourself, or whether you move forward in terms of a new connection with somebody, in the meantime, that's your choice, okay? So, yeah, that's the reading for today. Let me know. This was kind of different today. It felt different today. So let me know how that resonated with you. And please, you know, if you could like, share and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let's keep an eye on what's happening here. Okay, take care, Divine Femmes, and we'll catch up again really soon. Bye for now.